Hans-Christoph, when you look at Deutsche Bank, first of all, do you believe the new chief executive is a sensible choice?
Thank you, first of all, for being here. We believe after so many rumors, so many briefings, so many leaks, it's a good thing that this has come to an end with some clarity and the appointment of a new CEO. This almost reminded me 6-8 years back when there was constant rumors about Deutsche Bank and leadership changes. Having said this, this is now the third new leadership, new CEO under the chair, Paul Achleitner, and we also believe, apart from discussing the new CEO, there also needs to be a discussion about the role of the chair and the supervisory board. Okay,
so you think the chairman should go?
This is obviously a little bit a simple conclusion. We believe he has questions to answer. So we asked, the first question was about Christian Sewing. Clearly he is a credible internal candidate. He has been with Deutsche for a long time. He knows the business. He's not attached in a way. For example, Anshu Jain, co-CEO from 2012 to 2015, was always an investment banker. Christian Sewing is free and less associated to any of the businesses. He knows the businesses really well, and he knows people in the bank really well.
So, Hans-Christoph, what are you expecting from Mr. Sewing? Is it actually cutting the investment bank, and you're saying that because he doesn't have the emotional attachment to investment bank, maybe he'll do it quicker and bigger, more violently?
We want to get answers to a range of questions. The first question: why was it necessary to change leadership now? And in the German system, Christian Sewing has been part of the management board since 2015. So for 3 years, ultimately they're all together responsible for the strategy and the implementation. So it's not just John Crine if the conclusion is strategy implementation has failed, but he was an integral part of that management team. He was co-deputy CEO.
Right, so that's your first question. Why the change now? What's your second question?
Second big question, and that relates, comes back to the point I think everyone is speculating this morning about what does it mean for strategy. So we had a quote last night from the chair, and he said we need a new execution dynamic in the leadership of our bank, and it's not particularly clear what this means. And you talked about investment banking. We will see whether there is a change in investment banking. Some of the other changes on the management board, Markus Schenk left, the other deputy CEO. Is this a sign about the direction of investment banking? The supervisory board, in contrast, gets more members who are affiliated with investment banking. So it's not entirely clear, and these are questions we will ask Mr. Sewing, but also the chair.
And what's your third question?
The third area we're really concerned about is the development of the supervisory board. So apart from Mr. Achleitner, there's one other member who has been on the board for more than 5 years. Similarly to the management boards, with the executives, we have seen quite a significant turnover on the supervisory board. So the other non-executive directors working with Mr. Achleitner. And that's important because ultimately you also need to think about what happens at the supervisory board level. Who could ultimately succeed Mr. Achleitner?